during my first year in 9th standard, I scored 100 out of 100. And I could score only 38 in social studies. And for that reason, I couldn't move on to 10th standard. I had to repeat everything again for 1 full year just to score that 2 additional marks for social studies. What happened? That was back in 1992. I still don't remember even a single war that happened in Indian history. How many rulers were there? How many wars we have fought? And when exactly British invaded my country? I still don't remember. Because that did not interest me. Good evening, Toastmasters, and a special good evening to our esteemed guest.
Good evening. Good evening.
I have forwarded a video today morning inside the group, that's inside our WhatsApp group. All the members who are inside the group, they'll know that. Have you all seen that?
Yes.
Okay. So, can one of you demonstrate that what that video is? Please. Yes, please.
I gone through the video. What it shows, we are using a mobile phone, which was 10 years back. It will be a marmot size. We were using a car, which used to be a marmot one in earlier days. Now we are having a classroom of same number, almost 50 students, one teacher for 50 students. But in earlier 2 decades back also, one teacher is teaching 100 students. So there is no change in education system, but all other things are changing.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster. What he said is exactly the right, same thing. I'll show you something here. All remember this one. It's part of what I had forwarded inside the video. This is a smartphone that we are using. A little bit different version of this. And this was the phone that was in 1918. A huge difference of the evolution in smartphone. This is the modern car. We don't have steering wheels anymore. And this was a car in 1918. This is the classroom that we have now, where the students are sat in rows and in columns. And this was the classroom back in 1918. What have changed? Only the projector. We are connected to the internet. The school rooms are connected to the internet. Nothing else. The information that is inside the teacher's head, if that's not sufficient, the internet is there to grab the information. It actually works for people like us who wanted the information. Like for example, we are learning here. We all are here to learn something. Because we want the knowledge. But for kids, it's not that way. We need to dump them the information. And what we do as a parent, we bribe them. We just say that if you score well, you'll get PlayStation, or you will buy you a bicycle or something like that. Do you all bribe your kids? Of course I do. I don't know how to motivate my son to score more. Because even I worry what will happen to him if he don't score more. Though I have passed 10 or 14 years of education where I faced many failures. And though I now know that even after failing, we learn more, I still don't want to take the chance where my son can fail. So what could be the solution for that? Instead of bribing, if I bribe, what will happen is, after the exam, they will lose everything. Whatever that they have learned, they will forget about it. As I told, in my second year in 9th standard, though I managed to score 40, I still don't remember even a single stuff what was inside my history. I don't want my son to happen the same. Do you all want that?
Yeah.
You all want that?
No.
There is a reason for that. how we can push information to the kids. We all are maverick. Do you agree or do you disagree?
We are 100%.
We 100% agree. The information that is fed to us is different. Yesterday, I went to a dune drive with one of our Toastmasters here, and he was actually giving me class, saying that you should put your gear in first and in second when the dunes come up, and he thought I have grabbed all the information. But that's the way that he picks the information. I don't pick it that way. For me, I'll have to actually drive, or maybe I'll have to talk about it. That's how I'm different from my friend who's sitting there, Toastmaster, who's sitting there. Similarly, each and every student who picks the information is going to be different. However, the school system that actually teaches, they take only few students who pick the information through visual. Whereas the students who finish the school, after the schooling, we see them to be succeeding better in life. The reason for that is the information is done to them in a different fashion. We all are intelligent. Do you agree that? All are intelligent. And are our intelligence the same, or are our intelligent maverick?
Not market.
Maverick. We have 7 forms of intelligence. I have given the paper to you. Or don't go through that now. Don't go through that. Instead, take a copy of that. Share with your kids as well as you keep one with you. You will understand, after filling that, you will understand on which category you fall in. Whether you are more intelligent on linguistic or on logical, mathematical, or you like more of musical. I have a brother here who's sitting at that corner. We both are maverick, entirely maverick. He likes music very much because if he listens to a music that's played around, he automatically dances with that. He forgets about the time. And for me, that irritates me. That sound irritates me. He needs lots of sound, I need less sound. We are coming from the same parents. However, we are married. And for him, he is more intelligent on this particular part, music. Whereas for me, it's more on the interpersonal stuff. That's what I believe. Similarly, you all, after going back to home, give one copy to your kids and you fill one copy. If you scored 4 or more in one of the columns, that's your intelligence. And you need to dump the information to you in that fashion. And believe me, whether it is maths or physics or history, you're going to love it. I am teaching history to my son now. I know what the history is for a 6th standard, because that's where he has reached. When he reached 9, I'm sure I'm going to learn it, and I'm not going to lose that history anymore. Because now I learned how to learn. And I believe that's the thing that has to be taught to our kids. Because we don't scare any more information. It's freely available. The only thing is that we need to understand how to pick that information. Solution for that. 1, if each and every student is going to have a personalized instructor, we can actually understand what type of that kid is. Is it practically possible? No. It's going to cost more. And in my country, long back, we had something called Gurukul, where one teacher actually teaches 4 or maximum of 5 students. And that way, better people were created. However, since information had to be spread to more, we practiced the classroom that we are practicing now. But there is a solution for it. I am in technology, and I believe in technology. And I believe we have answer for everything in technology. And the man who has personalized the search engine in Google has come up with a school called the All School. A personalized school for each and every. He is an expert, Max Ventilla. He is an expert in personalizing stuff. And he associates with teachers and education council so that a better generation, a generation which is ready for the new age. I'll show you a snapshot, a small video of that particular school. You decide yourself how good that school is. In every primary school, I believe these things are solved. But when you go to higher secondary, you see the difference. This is a higher secondary
School shouldn't be someplace that you're forced to go. It should be someplace that you want to go. When I walk into All School each day, I feel very positive. I feel I'm going to see my friends, whether it be my teacher friends or my friend friends.
I really like the teachers here. They help you with whatever it is you want to work on.
We start off with immersing ourselves into the content to learn more and ask questions.
Every quarter of the school year, we choose a topic.
Currently, we are working on something called Blueprint.
We're able to design anything that we want, but we have to say why we would like it that way, how it would benefit for us.
I teach at the design school at Stanford, and you're actually getting essentially the same experience today that we teach to the Stanford grad students. We're really about supporting creative concepts, and that is basically teaching our students how to be comfortable in tackling new environments and doing new things and creating. You guys are going to be working in pairs on a real problem that affects you on a day-to-day basis, and then find an opportunity to design something for someone else in the classroom.
What would make the chairs better?
I'm going to pause a little.
With the design process, you have to learn how to make it appealing from other people's point of view.
As you have seen from the last speaker, you have to take your call. It doesn't matter what head or tail is. Did anybody understand what exactly it is? Did you? Okay. And this is one of the schools that actually the student that is in our current student, at least for few of the schools, till primary, they have a pull towards the school. They want to be more time with the school because there is no exams and other things. But when we reach the upper age, people are burdened with exams, assignments, projects. Yesterday when I asked my son, have you completed your project? Then he said, yeah, it's very easy, it's just copy and paste. Because they are smart to grab the information. But have anything stored in their mind? I'm sure it doesn't. But this particular school, what they do is, each and every student is having a personalized curriculum. You don't compete with him, you don't compete with him, you don't compete with him. You and each and every individual is going to have a separate curriculum. For example, Haseem will be evaluated as what Haseem was yesterday, not with anybody else. Similarly, each student is allowed to use their creativity. Their potential is actually found out using technology, so that the teacher, when they are in the class, they are with the student. They don't lose any of the information regarding their student, because technology or the cameras that is inside the classroom grabs the information here. That way, when they go back, they understand how good a student is, what he is lacking, or what his potential is, where he's actually pulled into. Is he going to be a better engineer? Is he going to be a better artist? Or is he going to be a better dancer? Because we need everybody. In our school system, it's only tested here. Nothing is tested here. Because I liked dance before, but now I cannot dance. Because that passion has been killed after my primary school. Because I'm forced not to play. I'm forced not to dance. Because I'm forced to study. Study, study, and study. Just to dump all information in my head and then dump it during the exams. I trust you also don't force your students in that way. this school is functioning well in Finland, US, and Singapore. If any of you are interested, we could also start such a school here, because it is having a central research center back in San Francisco. After this meeting, I'm going to create a group. If anybody is interested, you can put your idea in that, and we can think of how to start such a school even in this place. Over to you.